Hello, hello, hello! My name is Hepenwana. I'm going to show you a game with the most SEO unfriendly name possible, Platformer. We're going to do any percent, that's the category. Platformer is a game on the Playdate. Playdate, the nice little cute console with a crank. We will use the crank, we'll use the A and B buttons, a lot of the A button, and definitely the D-pad. This is a precision platformer. I mean, that's pretty much all you really need to know going into this, except our goal. There are 26 stages, 1 through 25, but before that, tutorial. Tutorial is a real stage. There is a chance for death and whatnot, and part of the run. We're going to go through all 26 stages as quick as possible. 8%, just get through them all, and then be done with the game. So time begins as soon as we hit A on this screen to play. So we will play in 3, 2, 1, go. It starts off with a stage select screen. This game offers a stage select screen. There are coins. If we grab coins, grab enough of them and we will get stars. There are 3 stars on every stage. 1 is for how many coins you grabbed. 1 is for how few times you died. That's going to be a bad one for us on this run, I'm just going to say. And 1 is for how quick you get through. And there we go. That is tutorial. And we're just going to continue on our way. This stage, we need to grab a key. Some of them, a lot of them, you need to grab a key before you can get through the exit. That's all there is to it. This one, there's some lava on the ground. Definitely don't want to touch that lava, because lava equals death. And so we will continue through. We don't need to grab the coins because this is 80%. 100% is grabbing enough coins for all of the star for that and gain all those other stars as well. But guess what? We are not going to be doing that all that often, getting all the stars. Occasionally we will. This stage, there are piezo bricks. And guess what? I did not lose any time there because you can only get through 1 brick per cycle. So we are stuck. Also, you'll notice the game looks like the stream might have slowed down. Oh no, am I losing latency? What's going on? That's unfortunately a reality of a lot of Playdate games. You can get that checkpoint right there. These spiders will shoot at you if they look at you. Sad reality though of Playdate is a lot of the games are not fully optimized, so there can be some slowdown. And a lot of that is because these games are made by very dedicated people have a lot of love for the game, dedicated indie devs. Ooh, I tried being greedy there, but guess what? We're okay, because this is actually about the cycle we would have been on. Joke's on that, we still did not really lose any time. Grab that checkpoint. Don't forget that key. You'll see there are spikes inside that cage there. Well, the thing about that is there is a walk-through wall. This game is full of cool little secrets. And we're just going to continue through, and there we go. Continue through these stages. This stage, we're going to take an intentional death. Boom! That was not the intentional death, that was unintentional death. And a major boo-boo. Wow. Unfortunate. This is the intentional death that warps us back to the start. Sometimes we will use some checkpoint manipulation or whatever way you want to call it, death warps. And so this stage takes forever if you're going for all the coins. Guess what? We're not going for all the coins, are we? Here is a technique you have to learn in this game that is incredibly hard. This is a lot harder than it looks. There we go. It is pretty much frame perfect, pixel perfect jumps on that. So we gotta be very careful with that, or else we will not survive. Or we will go very slow. Whatever way you want to put it. Okay, got through that. This is a stage that, playing casually, it looks very simple. It is very hard, because this monkey man, that's why I call this guy, and these spikes both want... I got a little greedy there. They both want you dead. Monkey Man shoots at you when he looks at you. He's a lot like the spiders that go up and down, but Monkey Man goes left and right. So, he will only shoot one bullet, though, at a time. And that is our secret, is he will only shoot one at a time. Wait for these spiders to be in this direction. See, that guy just shot at me. Joke's on him. I was out of the way before he had a chance. Once again, Monkey Man. Monkey Man is no good. He's going to shoot at me possibly in a sec. Nope. Because I am going too fast. It's only good. And we'll take this top route so we don't need to deal with that annoying Goomba or Ghost or I don't know what you want to call that guy. Annoying. Oh, we are on bad cycle with this, so we are going to wait for it to go. You might have noticed no checkpoints on this level, because some levels are all about endurance. Some of them, not as much. And then... squeeze through just in the nick of time. So here we have a new challenge coming. Kaizo Bricks. Until it fully stops moving, it has a painful hitbox, meaning it will kill you if you touch it. Let's go ahead and get these ones. You might think go through on the left first, but we need that key, but we want to get those Kaizos down. It is so hard to get that, so oftentimes it will just fall down, you know? But all is good. Now this stage is a whole lot quicker to get through as long as we don't force anything improper. And proper means we're going to wait for this path. We're just going to play it safe. Alright, safety first. You know, think of this like a lot of things in life. Safety first. Unfortunately, we can't jump this guy when he's moving away from us, only when he's moving towards us. Look at that, more Kaizo bricks. I got thrown off by that Goomba chasing me, so we're going to lose a little bit of time on this stage, but here's the fun thing. With this game, it's all about just enjoying it and learning from our mistakes, much like any other precision platformer. It's all about learning your lessons as you go along, so wait for that one. And get that checkpoint. That was all on me. Oh, but because the cycle's resetting, it did not cost me any time there because we gotta wait for the Kaizo brick or Yoko brick. And then keep moving nice and fast and we will get ahead of those. All is good. This one, we have two ways to go. We want to go this way first. Wait for the block. Wait for the block. All right, there we go. We will have a few spots that are very good for reading like announcements or donations, because there will be some spots with these Kaizo or Yoko bricks in particular where I am going to need, we'll take a death on purpose, where I will need to actually like count things in my head, you know, do some mental rhythm. You'll notice the music is about the only major sound we hear for the most part in this game, which is all well and good, because the music got some good jams. Now this, easiest stage in the game. In fact, I need a beverage. I've been talking so much. Definitely, you could tell I don't have enough caffeine in me. So we'll drink some coffee, get some caffeine from my Mess with the Honk, get the bonk mug. We're just having a little fun here. And there we go. This stage, incredibly easy. This is a real good one where during a speedrun event, be like, you know, if our host has any announcements, any donations, read any whatever to whatever, now is a great time. And host be like, yes, thank you, Heppenwana. We have a donation coming in for $1 billion because always want the best news from donations. All right, so here we now are using the Playdate's crank. We use the crank in conjunction with the B button to move these. And we just want to get these lined up just right. Nope, I figured that was not just right. These ones are a little tricky to figure out. We're just gonna go right about here. Nope. Oh! Okay, we need to reset this to right there. There we go. Okay. And now you just continue through. These ones are real easy because they move together, so you just need something like that. One more. Just set up nice and high, and easy peasy. Then this stage looks super complex. Like there's a lot going on. There's a lot of routes to go, a lot of ways to get lost. There's a Kaizo brick right here. Don't let that bop you. All right. I'll just say that one always catches me. It's so easy to get bopped by it. Like you let your guard down for one instant, and there it is, the Kaizo brick of doom. And here we go. Music change, and just continue speeding through here. This one, huge maze of invisible, of walk-through walls. Visible walls. The walls are quite visible. In fact, the open space is too visible for its own good. So we're just going to continue. Oh, the door, but it's locked. Nope. You're like, you need a key. But what you didn't realize is we're going to get that key by going through some walk-through walls. The one unfortunate thing here, you'll see these guys, and you'll think, if I jump on a Goomba, I could reset and take a death, right? And get back quicker. On one hand, I'd have to deal with the spinny thing, but on the other hand, I'd probably hit that checkpoint. That checkpoint has a giant hitbox, and then when I died, I'd just go right back to that door. So instead, we do that. And this one, I don't get the point of that checkpoint. You'll also notice a lot of these special jumps seem a lot easier than that first stage with them, and it's true, they are easier. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we got it. Ideally, you jump through those blocks as they appear, but that was not going to happen for me. Then we wait for this bat, because you cannot rush this game. No matter how much you're like, I'm speed running, I have to rush. You don't get that option. Get those blocks down. Those Kaizo blocks would have tricked me and bopped me, and we don't want to be bopped. We want to keep moving. I mean, we're over halfway through this game. We got to keep it going. Keep it going on. All right, and then we will jump. This is one of the hardest stages in the game, and so it's going to have some quiet focus time coming up. So right now, our big challenge, these Yoko blocks and this spinning pinwheel of death right here. We cannot go right now. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, And unfortunately, I missed that. 5, 1. So we're going to be stuck with an additional cycle. I'm sorry about that. Unfortunately, nature of this is, it's very tricky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3. And you do not want to jump too quick. Or you do not want to get stuck in those blocks as they're forming. 3, 4, 1, 2. If you get stuck in them, you will be trapped. So this is, like I said, focus time. It is the hardest stage in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right now is when I'd be like, do we have any announcements? Awesome possum, let's hear them. That hitbox is very unfair. Oh, I got trapped. So, we're going to have to wait for it. Apologies. Like I said, this is the hardest one, but it's a great time for announcements and great time for just banter, you know, chat, talking with people. And then you had jump here, because otherwise you fall through the blocks. Because this game is nasty like that. Alright, that is the hardest stage in the game. Guess what? We're going to be doing so much better from here on out. So I hope you're ready to just cruise through these final stages, grab some coins, enjoy the ride, and just have a fun time. So we're going to go ahead and have to do some block manipulation. Like this. Look at that. This guy, he's going to shoot at us once, twice, and then we're done with him. Ooh. Ooh. Let's get a little more. Just like that. It's a little finicky, it's a little tricky, but we're good. Avoid these spikes, but fall very, very carefully. All right, and on this one, oh, what am I doing? I want to go right up here. And yes, the game is getting super slow down because this stage has everything going on. We want to grab this checkpoint. Now we're going to run away back to where we started. If we are lucky, we're going to avoid a checkpoint coming up. If we're lucky, this is a very big hitbox on this checkpoint. Awesome! We just had the greatest luck possible, but now we gotta wait for these spiders. They're kind of on 2 cycles, the first and second, or first and third, and then there we go. And now we death warp all the way up here to the end of the stage. This stage is a giant maze. If you're playing casually, good luck figuring all of it out. But we're not playing casually. We know what we're doing. We're professionals at this game. This also is a really, really hard stage. Wait for the spider. We need to get that key. That was above where we started. By the way, the ending of the stage is at the far left of everything, so this stage is gonna make us walk a lot. And there we go. Like I said, the very first instance of that was the hardest one by far. Now we will wait for these to go. And let's do some low jumps. And then we do have a monkey man. He will not shoot at us until we enter his territory. His territory, by the way, is from where he walks. So where he turns around is no longer his territory. So it doesn't matter if he sees you, he will not shoot at you there. Kind of like this guy here, will not shoot at you unless you go on that platform. We, though, need to go... See, he didn't shoot at me because we're not on his territory. This is an R1 without much in the regard to checkpoints until the very, very end. Alright, we made it, but he's going to shoot at me, even though I'll be done with his territory. And then we get a checkpoint right here at the very end, and it's like, really? What was that checkpoint for? Here's another one where I could drink a little coffee. And if we have any announcements, now would be a good time from our host. Or if anyone wants to ask questions about the Playdate, or about this window you see, the yellow window around all of this, this is part of the official Playdate mirror software. The mirror software is what it uses to do video capture. And it is free, and it is amazing, and it shows all of your inputs, like me turning the crank there. And it kind of gives you all the vibe of playing on a Playdate. So now we need to go all the way back up, right? No, we don't. That is a waste of time. We need to now, though, have the patience. Do not try to force this because you will die every time. That's the thing. This game, there are a lot of precision platformers that are great for speedruns because they're all about... It's a mode I always jokingly call gotta go fast mode, or speedrun mode, which is just keep moving as fast as you can and everything will work out perfect. This game, on the other hand, there's a key I need up there. This game, on the other hand, and this stage is horrible. This stage is a lot like that previous one I called the hardest. It's not quite as hard, but boy does it try. It tries. This is a tricky one. So we are gonna... we're going to try and get through this. But anytime I joke around about speedrun mode, it's because it's all about really just... There's a cycle, a rhythm, and the game wants you run in that cycle. This, though, this game does not want that. Then we need to get these in a good position. They will always be jumpable from one to the next. That's the important thing, remember, is if they're all in circles, you can always jump from one to the next. That's the rule of it. Be careful of the Kaizo bricks. So like all of these, if you could jump on one, you could jump on all of them. And now we need to wait for this. I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to jump down here. So like, there we go. We could jump one to the next every single time. That's actually about the awesomest I've ever done on that stage. So we need to wait for this bat. Ooh. Big jump. And this game, it's where you stand. The pixels you stand on are super important. And he will not shoot again until that bullet Oh, that guy shot more than he should have. It should be the bullets go until they disappear, and then he could shoot again. Apparently that guy is an exception to the rule that I did not know about. Alright, wait for these bats. We have more of these Goombas. Let's avoid them. That was not nice. My jump did not want to register. But all is fine. We didn't lose much time. Unfortunately, this stage, though, does have a huge time waste coming up. There we go. I'll blame it on the controller. Truth be told, I probably hit the jump a fraction of a second late. Because the thing about this game is your jump is very precise. Another moment of, hey, if we have any announcements from our host, now would be a fantastic time for these announcements. Why, yes. Heppenwana, I noticed the music changed, just like our donation total has changed. Donation total has now gone up by $50 from an anonymous donation from somebody who said, avoid that checkpoint. I can't. I really wish I could. I wish that checkpoint was not there, but unfortunately, we cannot death warp all the way back. We have to take the long walk, so let's finish off the rest of my coffee. Get nicely caffeinated, have a fun time with this. I love these Playdate games, though, that come from these really cool, like, individual developers, very indie devs. Luckily, you could use a checkpoint more than once. There are some games I play where you only get a checkpoint one time, and that would have been painful, because if I died right here, there'd be no coming back from it. Because right here is actually kind of a tricky jump, I was about to say. Game, I see you were on my wavelength, and yes, it was a tricky jump, and I hope you don't mind. We have some sirens going off. Hopefully they are not being picked up by my microphone. And now, I hope you're ready. This is it, the end. And there's the exit. It's open and waiting for me. This is such an ordeal. An ordeal. I was about to say, what's an ordeal? What is our deal? So this is without a doubt not the hardest stage. Oh, that was me being greedy. Oh, let's just take a quick death right there. Bat, you need out of my way. I don't want to get bopped by the bat. So there is some slowdown because this is a huge stage, and part of the reason you get the slowdown is the game seems to load in all of the content at once, regardless of what's actually on screen and can be interactable. So we'll go through here. Don't jump. Those spikes are bad news. We've got one more monkey man right up here, but we've got another checkpoint. Luckily, this final stage is filled with all those good, happy checkpoints. So we're just gonna, unfortunately, we gotta wait for this, wait for it. If you get to this at the right time, you could do all of it in a single cycle. So right here, we need to move nice and fast so we could get here before this closes off. And there we go, one cycle. One cycle to rule them all. But don't let those Kaizo bricks. We're not done with those. You're like, wait, I forgot those even existed. Well, joke's on me. Wow, that was unfortunate. So that's the joy of this stage. This stage can have a lot of things go slightly wrong on us. Because it is all about learning about all of our lessons we've had along the way. There we go. Wait for this bat. one more pinwheel of death area. Oh no! But we're on the home stretch. That final monkey man. Look at him just like, ah! Okay, we will be on the right cycle. Like I said, this game is a lot trickier than it looks. Wow, I just had things spawn in kind of weird. Like I said, the game, it's indie. It is super indie, but guess what? Super indie just means is a super labor of love. And I am all about games that are labors of love, because guess what? Those are typically the best of games. Boy, howdy, can I not make that jump or what? But it's all good. Thing is, we don't want to, if you jump at the last second possible, you will actually hit that one pinwheel. So here we will just keep moving. We gotta wait for this one. Avoid the spikes. Those spikes have huge hitboxes. Whether you believe it or not, those hitboxes are the absolute worst. And this guy, you cannot jump over unless you can, like that. Let's go ahead and get that Kaiser block out of the way. And then avoid that Kaiser block. That one is usually the one that gets me at the very end of the run. We will wait for this bat. We want to be very smart on how we handle these bats, because these bats do not like us, and there is the final checkpoint of the game right there. Nope, no good, so we will take a quick death. This one is very finicky. Come on. Come on. That was all me. I jumped a touch soon. Just like that. So what we want to do right here is set these up just like this, and you're like, you can't make that. No, I can't. But now we actually are death warping to make this easier. There we go. Like I said, you can always jump all of these if you could connect them that are in a circular route. And now we are almost done with this run. All we gotta do, collect this coin, jump down that big pit, and time will come up as soon as we hit the door at the bottom of the pit. So I hope you are ready on time. I'll just say it's about like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. And there we go. There were some hiccups because this is a challenging game. It is super challenging. I'm not going to kid about that. But it's a great game. You never know what's going to come. It also shows off not just the Playdate, the most amazing little console. Look at that little guy. So cute. It also shows off the love of indie game devs. So this here was platformer, any percent. 100% would be getting all 3 stars on every stage. It doesn't have to all be done on a single run through each stage, because I think there are some stages you cannot beat in a single run getting all 3 stars because of deaths that have to happen, and you don't hit that lowest death because typically the lowest death has to be 0. But anyways, thank you for watching this. Thank you for considering this for your speedrun event. I, as always, am Wana, and I love showing off these cool little indie games, or cool little games that have nothing negative, just bring some good positive vibes and some good positive energy. So thank you for considering this for your speedrun event. Nothing but love to all of you out there.